Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Podcast, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
I'm Charlie Pellet along with Bloomberg cross-asset reporter Isabel Lee. And now some of the stocks that were on the move today. Tesla plunged 14% after Elon Musk and President Trump engaged in a public feud on social media, with Trump criticizing Musk's comments on his tax policy bill and Musk firing back. The conflict raises concerns about Trump potentially retaliating against Musk's companies, including Tesla and SpaceX, and could impact Tesla's market value and the ability to deploy autonomous vehicles. Again, Tesla today down by 14%. Isabel Lee, what about some of the other stocks that moved today, specifically Chewy?
So this stock actually started in the red and then it held its gains. So it ended the day in the green, up by 0.4%. And that comes after Jefferies cut the stock recommendation to hold from buy. So Jefferies said that the valuation appears prime for a first quarter beat and that the raise is unlikely to happen. So we have the company saying that the pet macro looks relatively stable and Chewy's performing well, but the CFO change underway is what's concerning them a little bit. So recall that in May, Chewy announced that its CFO, David Reeder, will be departing in several months to become CEO of semiconductor firm Entegris. So a lot in Wall Street, including Baird, said they were disappointed to see Dave leave because he just really brought a high degree of financial discipline. So that's what we have for Chewy, but at least it didn't end the day in the reds. We have the shares around 0.4% higher.
Indeed, not just a supplier of pet food, but also other pet-related products. Another company that was moving today. Indeed, this sector, a lot of news this week. Companies like Dollar Tree. Today, specifically, Dollar Tree surged 9.1%. What was going on with Dollar Tree?
This is interesting. And to your point, this segment has a lot of nuance. So we have the stock higher by 9%. That's after JP Morgan upgraded the discount retailer to overweight. So the move comes in the wake of the company's results, where it warned about impact of tariffs. We have Dollar Tree warning investors that its second quarter profit could be down as much as 50% a year ago as it deals with tariff-related costs. So the retailer said that the timing of the expenses will weigh on adjusted EPS, including paying 145% on levies on some China products. On Tuesday, though, the opposite happened because we have Dollar General, who reported that they raised their sales and profit guidance, and we have the stock surging. So the difference is Dollar General generates about 80% of sales from food and consumable goods, while Dollar Tree just gets half of those revenues from those categories, making it more reliant from other countries. But at least shares popped around 9% today. But lots to go on in that sector, and you see the interesting disparity between Dollar General and Dollar Tree.
Indeed, Dollar General up today by 1.9%, but interesting to point out that Dollar Tree higher in 3 of the last 4 sessions. Big moves Tuesday, Wednesday, and today, either to the upside or the downside. Yesterday, we had shares of Dollar Tree down 8.4%, today up by 9.1%. Our final stock in focus now, Planet Labs. What is this company? What does Planet Lab do? And what was behind that almost 50% surge in the stock?
So Planet Labs is an Earth imaging company, and I had to take a double look too, Charlie, because 50% is eye-popping. But guess what? That's the highest since February 2025. So really, the stock has just been popping. So we have shares really surging after the company's first quarter revenue topped expectations. We have Citizens analysts saying that the company had a stellar quarter and that the stock remains an opportunity for long-term capital appreciation. So Planet Labs recently announced profit-beating expectations. And the interesting thing is we have the CEO, Will Marshall, saying that European demand for satellite data is higher now than it was during the onset of the war. And a lot are expecting that we will see this even higher as the changing dynamics with the U.S. force companies like them to pick up more of that capability themselves. And they're trying to do that quickly. We have Wedbush raising their price target to $7 from $5. And we know that up-to-date satellite data is really just an increasingly important role in modern warfare. So it's kind of like a good time for the company, but maybe it says something different for the rest of the world.
All right, you mentioned that $5 price target. The shares ended the session at $5.96. Again, bears repeating, up by 49.4%.
The Stock Movers Podcast from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.